This is the TB162 Jazz Tuba. This is an adaptation of the original instrument based on TB160 Tornister tuba. Basically, they are the identical instrument. After we'd made the original Tornister, we basically had a forward-facing bell available and thought, I wonder what it would sound like if we put that on it. The forward-facing bell came off a baritone originally. So the Jazz Tuba's got a bigger sound than the regular Tornister tuba with the forward-facing bell. If you need to travel with a small instrument, like on air flight, the TB160 Tornister is the one to have. But if your emphasis is to make a bigger sound, like you want to play in a band, then I would advise going for the Jazz Tuba, because it definitely has got a bigger sound, maybe double the volume. If you're going to take it in the car, great, that's no problem. But if you want to take it as cabin luggage in air flight, it's going to be too big, and therefore you want the regular TB160. I think one of the reasons it's a bit more open blowing than the regular one is the lead pipe's dead straight, so it's got a more straight passage through there than the regular Tornister, which has got a loop in it. And it's also got the same beneficial situation that you've got eye contact with your audience. And to make it easier to hold, we've put this little foot here you can rest your hand on, which makes it very easy to hold without any risk of it slipping out of your hand. So it's quite easy. There are hooks on the back if you want to put a strap for extra protection that you don't drop it, or just to take the weight off your hands. But it's a nice little instrument, and these have proved very popular. I would use this in a jazz setting, maybe a marching band, one that does a small marching group. It could be played in a sort of small informal group. I wouldn't use it in classical music setting. It's a fun instrument. I would use it like on a parade, carnival, that sort of thing. Or Tuba Christmas. Tuba Christmas is where all the tuba players gather together to play Christmas carols around Christmas, and it's become quite a tradition. I've played in Chicago with 300 tuba players. Smaller stature, shorter people, even someone with some sort of disability. You can easily play this on your lap. It's not one of the sort of ones you've got to go down between your legs like on a full-size tuba. Playing wise, I'd say much the same as the regular Tornister tuba. Just don't over push it. You've got to play within the limits of the instrument. Don't try and make this sound like a Kaiser tuba, because it's not. It's basically the same as the original Tornister tuba, apart from it's got the forward-facing bell, and because the bell was higher, a bit of tubing's been taken out of the body. So it's exactly the same otherwise.
So we are here in the Wessex Warehouse of Dreams once again, and this isn't the best visual space, but it's the best acoustic we have, and especially with these very nice Aston microphones. So hello everybody again. Here we have the really fun jazz tuba, and this is very similar to the Tornister tuba in B flat. Hopefully you will have seen that video. If not, then it will be somewhere to click on. The only difference is this bell, it's a bit bigger, it's a bit longer, and this is a different feeling when you're playing, in that instead of the sound coming from here, the sound is from here, which some people may prefer. This is perfect for if you want to play in a jazz club, or with a funk group, or at the back of a big band even. Because the bell goes straight forward, it's very direct. And also, as I said about the Tornister tuba, this is still a full B-flat tuba. So there is 19 feet of tubing within this compact little instrument. And also, similar to the Tornister, it will sound how you want it to sound. So if you want it to sound aggressive and edgy, it will sound aggressive and edgy. But if you back off and you play it like a full-size tuba, it can sound like a very small tuba. And you know, the sound is very direct, it goes straight forward. We have this here, which is perfect, as you saw when I was holding it. It's very comfortable. This is great if you're playing in a jazz group or something like that. It's fantastic because the sound is direct. The audience, apart from this side, can see you, and you can also see your fellow musicians. But also, you're extremely mobile. So even if, you know, if they can't see you over here, all you have to do is turn. It's very simple. So as you see, this is very, 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 very mobile. I'm not moaning and groaning, you know, as if I was holding a extremely large tuba. It's very, very easy. You can even, you know, totally freestyle. It definitely makes a bigger sound because, as you'll see in the comparison video, there is a longer bell and a bigger bell at that. The sound is bigger. With the Tornister, you're hearing the sound as soon as it comes out. So actually, how it sounds to you when you're playing it might not be the same volume as it sounds with the back of a club. But with this, the bell is like here, so it's coming out. Still, you know, you can make a very big sound. But like with the Tornister tuba, I would recommend using a big mouthpiece because it is a very compact and tightly wound instrument with 19 feet of tubing. I mean, it's kind of amazing that 19 feet of tubing is right there. A bigger mouthpiece is better than a smaller mouthpiece because more air is going through and it can get through all of the places. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to give us a big like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future magical videos.
If you want to learn more about this instrument, including all its specifications, have a look on our website. Thanks for watching this video. Do watch again.